So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Ukraine braced for their anthem. And we're underway. Played back into the centre. Rodri. Had a shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this player, Mikhailo Mudryk, is a player who's developing his game cleverly. This is something I think that comes from his understanding of the game. He's learning all the while, but he's growing in the right direction, and it's only a matter of time before he starts getting the bigger headlines.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And here's Haaland. Real chance! Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Ukraine have the chance to go the other way. Stepanenko. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Davis. Now Davids. It's a good spell of possession, this. Passes short and sharp. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Haaland. Darwin in with the challenge. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Shot a goal! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's picked out the run. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. He's gone forward. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for a corner. And a header! And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rodri. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Belletti. And here's Haaland. Played backwards here.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Davis. Davis in with a header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Zabani gets rid without sophistication. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That is lovely. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Mudryk. Looks to the other side.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He is through here.
Nunez, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Well read, nice interception. Davis. Davids. Palmer.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Palmer! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Milan failed to capitalise in stoppage time, so we are as we were. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Milan head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. Here we go again then.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he skips past his man. He's picked his way through. And here's Messi. And that has been clubbed away. Milan have reclaimed it. And he opts to go forward. And that is out of play. Stepanenko engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Haaland. Haaland! And it's a goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Interesting ball. Zinchenko. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Palmer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Oh, such a clever touch. Tries a shot!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Nunez looks to get on the end of this. And he was quick to react. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Nunez. Palmer! They want to be quick to recover this. And that has been knocked clear. And he welcomes it. Nunez! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Messi! He's missed, but not by that far.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Corner number 2 then. It's a throw-in. Palmer. Great chance! Great hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has fair fizzed.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20.
Milan have their
Numero
third
11.
corner.
Numero 24. Lasciano il campo per il numero
Mudryk
18.
getting this one
Il
clear.
numero 21. Il numero 14.
The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Guti. Look at the space. Can he finish? No mistake. 2 to the good. They have breathing space. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches. The smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Now it's Son Heung-min.
Oh, great feat, that.
He has found the way through. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Played back in. Guti strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Lunin gets it away. And it's Lewandowski. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Malinovsky couldn't squeeze it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's tidy. Rodri pinches it off him. Gently done. Spread neatly. Lovely
saranno 3
feet.
minuti di
He's
recupero.
found a way through. He's dealt with that really well. Oh, there's a probing ball. Decent hit! It's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Ukraine give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Well seen. And time is up. Milan can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it's a performance you can't really complain about, both in terms of inspiration and industry. It was a hard-working win, but when necessary, they were able to call upon that creativity and the ability to dig in.